So Libra, you have got the Tower, the Two of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Magician, the Death card, the Six of Cups, the Page of Wands, and you've also got the Moon. So, I get a feeling that you've been feeling outside of your comfort zone recently. There's been a lot of distress, a lot of feeling of unbalance and feeling like things are out of your control, and it's been quite worrying for you. But it looks to me as if July is bringing an end to all of that. So you are having, well, we've got the Tower, we've got Death. There's an ending, and I feel like it is an ending of the trouble, the darkness. I think you're starting to see how you can move forwards, and you sort of kind of refinding direction and the purpose that you need to move forward with what you're doing. There's a feeling of, you know, you can manifest whatever you want. As the Magician we've got here, it's giving you the power to put in place everything that you need to get back on track. So I feel like a lot of July is about sort of redirecting your own energy. It feels like you're sort of like you're building something up again. That's what it feels like. And it feels like there's still a niggle at the back of your mind. There's still a worry that something's going to catch you out, that there's something that you haven't fully dealt with, something that could go wrong. I feel like a lot of you, it's almost like you have this surface level of, yep, everything's going to be okay, I'm going to move forward, I've got my motivation back, I'm going to, you know, get on with what I'm doing. But deeper down, you still feel like there is like a bad gut feeling that something isn't, you know, there's something that could just trip you up again. But I feel like despite that, you have found a greater stability here. So July looks more stable for you, Libra. It looks like you have a steadiness now to the progress. You may have felt quite turbulent, like things, you just didn't know where they were going. It was up and down, and you just didn't know if things were going to fall apart or stick back together. And now it feels like you have found a sort of place of balance, and there's a stillness now to where you're going. So you've managed to settle your mind, you've managed to settle your environment, and you still have a niggle within you that something might trip you up again, and I think it's good to be aware of that. But I don't really see a sign here of that happening in July. I think that you're just proceeding with caution, and I think that that's probably the best approach for you this month. But you've just got to remember that you do have everything within you to achieve what it is that you're going for. The Magician shows that you have got the power to turn things around and to keep on top of things. So try and be in that energy. If any obstacles do crop up, deal with them as they happen, and then put them behind you and move forward. And I feel like that is something you're going to be able to do pretty well in July, because it looks as if there is like I say, stability here, mental stability, physical stability. You're feeling stronger than you have recently felt, and much more balanced and much more able to move forward to better things. So let's look at the Oracle cards now to get some further insight on this reading. So we have got the weight of the world, boundaries, let it go, it's not yours to carry. We've got options. As I open to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I'm reminded that I always have unlimited options. Life is a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest without limiting thoughts. We have got wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. And we have also got, I can do less to attract more. So, yeah, I think that your troubles have recently been perhaps feeling like the weight was on your shoulders, quite literally, like this card is saying. So you may have been taking on responsibilities, extra responsibilities that have been messing with your own energy and kind of making things go out of balance. I feel like perhaps you're letting go of some of that in July. So some of the weights that were put on you are now being lifted. You're letting go because the weight of those things, it wasn't yours to carry, you know. And when you do let those go, you have this stillness. You see these straight lines in the cards. So that's what I'm seeing moving forward, is this sort of more stability and sort of inner wisdom. Like, I can do less and attract more. So you're letting go. It looks to me as if July is a month where you are letting go of things that have been keeping you stagnant and holding you back and stopping you from moving towards what it is that you feel destined to do and the things that you want to improve in. It feels like July is a month where you're sort of simplifying things. So removing any mental or physical clutter and excess responsibilities that really don't fall on your shoulders, and they shouldn't be your responsibilities to bear. You're letting go of all that in July, and you're following your inner wisdom and staying more stable. This card also says you have many, many options. So, I mean, that is synonymous with the Magician. You have the infinity symbol. You can manifest and create anything. You have all of the tools available to you to make that happen. So I think that July is a month where you need to simplify and focus, and you'll find that that is how you get greater success. So let go of things that aren't your responsibilities to bear, and just stay on track, stay stable. Don't let people wobble your energy. Don't let your own mind wobble. Try and keep that stability, and that is how you're going to shine through in what you're doing this month.